Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight is here. And this is one of the first places that I hit when I entered into Colorado. So I wanted to come out here to see, how the leaves were, but I kind of went to the wrong area because a lot of the leaves are already falling off, but that's okay. I'm out here. So anyway, I hope you're getting out in nature and spending time, with your loved ones, this way right now, because, depending on where you live, like in this area, you just never know. Like it could like snow later on and have a blizzard for all I know. But so that's why it's so important to get out as much as you can now and enjoy nature before winter comes, if you even get snow where you are. And so anyway, besides that, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. Plus, you could give this video a thumbs up, and you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, don't forget, you can leave a message down below, beep, beep, beep. And you could share my videos. You could share my videos with your family, with your friends, I'm trying to think, I've seen a lot of animals, a fox, so, and an eagle. That's what I seen earlier, was an eagle, not a fox, but two big bald eagles out here in this area, so they are definitely protected out here. So anyway, here we go. And you can also ring the notification bell, actually push the notification bell, and also check out my playlist. And you can find me also on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So here I am out here. I took you out on this trail a long time ago, and I forgot I was going to go somewhere different today, but I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to come back out here because I didn't hit all the trails. I only went on a different trail the last time, so this time I was able to check out other areas. And out here they're trying to bring like kids for Halloween out, and they had a lot of things set up for trick-or-treaters to come out and learn more about nature. So anyway, is today's video, because I never know, I was going to talk about other topics, but I want to do that at a different time. So I wanted to really reach out to some of you, because a lot of people could be going through a lot of stuff right now, and it's about, are you being too hard on yourself? And that can happen to all of us. And it is something how, even when I just came out here to come out here for a hike, is I did talk to a lady on the way through and got talking with her, and then bam, there's a message, so that is why I'm going to talk about this today. And you can see the beavers that have been out here on these trees, because they're not protected with wire like other trees are out here. But anyway, I'm just going to let you see the trees, how they've been so hungry. And so one of the ladies that are out here, is I got talking with her just a little bit, and like a 5-minute conversation, maybe even 10 minutes. And so we were kind of sharing information, and what she said, I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna actually bring you over here to this tree. It looks like somebody carved a heart out of the tree. So Starlight doesn't miss too much out here, but I'm just going to carefully, it's so hard to tell if somebody actually carved this, but it looks like a heart almost, as if a beaver carved a heart out of the tree, that would be amazing. But it's not a perfect shaped heart, but I just seen this sticking out, so maybe it was just a beaver that was just a little hungry, had to have a snack. But I just kind of wanted to point that out anyway. And I did see some adults, I gotta look this up later, is I'm seeing some adults out here because they're trying to bring some trick-or-treaters out here to teach them about nature. There was a lady that was dressed up into a Queen of Hearts card. So what does it mean when you've seen a Queen of Hearts card? What does the Queen of Hearts mean? And Starlight's a queen, and we're all kings and queens, but that's not what Starlight's going to talk about today. This topic today is about being too hard on yourself, and this is a good part. Now, you got to have balance, you need to work on yourself, but like I put in the other videos about, do you really love yourself? And, there's the other video that I put out before that. So loving yourself is going out and getting the help when you need it. And there's other people that could be struggling out there. And if they really seriously can't seem to get anywhere, is that they really need to seek help, where they can get their life back on track. So I have to backtrack a little bit, is because Starlight was there a long time ago, like in near 95 is when my everything flipped on me in my life. I was going through a lot before that, and then I started checking out churches because I wanted to learn about Jesus. So I'm just gonna give you a view here, and then I started going to church, and that's when I started they stripped a lot out of me, like rebuilding me and things that I didn't know. And so I did learn a lot in the first church that I learned a lot no matter what. So that is what helped me to, take back my life back a little bit. But then I realized later on, I learned more about churches that ended up taking me back down. So now, Starlight does not go to church, and you don't have to go to church to have a relationship with God. But, in society, we're always taught to work hard. And, it is important to, do the inner work and work hard on yourself. But there's times that it looks like this is not going to go. I don't know if I can go any further, but I'm going to try. There's times in our life that we need to get help first, before we can go and do all the other work inside of us. So, you might be working too hard, and that does happen to people. I'm going to turn around because this looks like a dead end here because of the water here. It's amazing to see water out here. But so like I was talking to this lady is, where we both had an agreement on, not caring about what other people think. And, she didn't let me finish my sentence, because it was only a 10-minute conversation. But, as long as you're not hurting other people and hurting yourself, not to care what people think. So like we were talking and about like a child doing an artwork, where the child wanted to see what the adult thought about the artwork, and she was teaching the child, how do you think about it? Instead of giving an opinion of the artwork, is what do you think about it? And I thought that was a really great way of teaching the children to really, it's not about what other people think about the artwork. It's how do you feel, And Starlight is an artist, and I've done lots of different kinds of, lots of creations of artwork, and when I lived in my apartment. And I have to say, my brother, the one that's no longer here, he really inspired me to go crazy on artwork and creating things, because he was full of gifts, like to create different things. And we would always show each other our artwork. And there's times, I would create something and it didn't turn out the way I really was hoping, and so that's okay. But then there's times, many times, that I created lots of stuff in my apartment, and I loved it. I loved the art that I was making. And even though other people didn't respond in a certain way like I hoped for, I would still sit in my apartment, take pictures of my beautiful artwork, put it on Facebook or wherever, or even on my YouTube videos. And I'm like, you know what? This artwork that I'm creating has so much love in it. I really don't care, what other people think. Because, if I made like something with a pot leaf, that glowed in the dark and all this stuff, people like, oh yeah, wow, And then I had beautiful heart cubes, and I actually left all my artwork at a park and put it on a bench and all that. I mean, there was lots and lots of decorative cubes, and that box did not, I was thinking of putting it out there for, people to take a couple here and there, but I was only away from that area for like an hour. I came back, and all the stuff that I put out there, all the artwork was gone. So you know what? Somebody really liked Starlight's artwork, and they probably made some money on that. They probably knew a way of making money onto it. So it doesn't really matter what people think of what you're doing in your life right now. You know yourself how hard you are working. And as long as you're doing something, that's what matters. I have I got so many goals to work on, but I don't want to overwhelm myself. Sorry, but Starlight pushed the wrong button. So as I was saying, is like with my goals, you don't want to overwhelm yourself by trying too hard. And that is what society has taught us, to really push ourselves, and where it's actually causing more damage than good. So like I've put in other videos, is you got to be kind of like the inchworm at times. And like Starlight is, I was saying, I have tons. When I say tons, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm over exaggerating a bit. But believe me, I have lots of goals to work on. I got lots of things to work on. Sorry, I just got done eating. Goals for this event. I got goals for my YouTube channel thing. Lots and lots of things for my YouTube channel. But you don't want to, like in your life, you don't want to overwhelm yourself with, say like 100 goals. But what you want to do is try to focus on the things that you need to work on right now. I got stuff that I got to do with my car. I got phone calls that I got to make phone calls. So I got a list of things to do there, what to do, But, so sometimes you're only going to get like one or two things done in that day with all the other things that you have to do. So as long as you're actually working on it, and not letting it pile up, because then you're going to cause more stress in your life. And you always want to aim higher in life, and because that's why it's so important not to get distracted by people or things or even yourself, because then it's going to put you backwards, and it's going to cause you a lot of stress because you're not where you want to be. So make sure you're having balance, and like I said, it's like the inchworm, is even if today all you got done was one extra thing, and maybe you got 20 things for goals to work on. Hey, you know what? Now you got 19, So this journey is about, like loving yourself, and be patient, because everything doesn't happen overnight, so we're all at different levels, even when I got taught, and I am still being taught, is that it doesn't happen overnight. You only can, just do the best that you can do. As long as you're working on yourself, you're doing good, but if you're not working on yourself, you might, and you're struggling to make it every day, that's when you really want to go out and to find someone, you know, that you can click with, you know, as far as a therapist or a counselor, you know, that can at least, you know, it's good to have somebody to talk to and use your voice and express how you feel, because that's how you're going to understand, you know, like the changes that you need to make. I mean, I'm actually going to go this way. So anyway, I love you so much. And I really hope, beep, I don't know if you can see me, but I hope you really get a lot from this video. And I have, you know, like, just because you might watch some of my videos, you might have missed out on some before. So sometimes, you know, you might hear a video and you might have all these things that you got to say about the video. And that might be because I can't cover every single thing on that topic because the video would be so long. So I've made other videos, you know, to connect all the dots on all these topics. So it is impossible to talk about every single angle on these topics without the videos being extremely long. So today is all about, you know, not overdoing it, you know, and I've made videos before on this, is like the inchworm, is just take one day at a time. And hey, you know, today you got one thing accomplished. Hey, pat yourself on the back. That's better than not doing anything, and it's better than not, you know, than getting distracted and, you know, where you're not working on anything. Anyway, I love you. You could give this video a thumbs up. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel, and plus don't forget you can leave a message down below, beep, beep, beep. And you can also share my videos with your family, a friend. Let's see, I'm trying to think, a fish and a, let me see, I already did an ego, so a blue jay. You could share my videos with a blue jay. And also you could follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. I love you all. I just want the best for you. And so don't be too hard on yourself. That's exactly what the Matrix has taught us, to really push, push, push. And you got to do something. You can't just, you know, lay back and just think that everything's going to take care of itself. But if you really need help, then you need to go and find help so you can get through, you know, and understand what is holding you back. Anyway, I do love you. Anyway, I do love you. Namaste. Peace.